I think after so many James Bond movies or Mission Impossible or stuff like that, that you would think, oh, the quest for world domination is just a movie plot. We throw it away with that, or we throw it away with, oh, that's Cold War kind of thoughts. So we walk away from them. Now we don't have Russia versus America, and China hasn't stepped up to the plate, really. So I think everybody's all copacetic, right? Of course not. The whole world's on fire. But what about the Muslim Brotherhood? They started all with one guy. He preached in Mecca and it didn't catch on. Then he went to Medina, I think it is. And people started listening to him. And more people started listening. And on the way from Mecca to Medina, he wrote the Quran. And on his way back to Mecca, because he wanted to take Mecca over. It's where he started, it's where he's from, all that. I'm not sure if that's where he's from, but he wanted to take it over. And so he went back to Mecca with might, and took it by the tip of a sword. And the people started listening to him. And it spread with tentacles all throughout the Middle East, down into Africa, over through Iran, Iraq, Iran, into what is now Pakistan, filtered into India, but India backed them up and threw them away. Don't cross this line. They even created their own country called Pakistan. That you get out, stay out, you stay over there. And they do. They have quite a spectacle at that border every day, twice. They went up into the stands. They went into the Baltic areas. Maybe some of southern Russia. Haven't really got any further with China or any of the far Asian countries. It did get south of islands and through there. Not Australia, not New Zealand. Maybe there is some there, I don't know. The other side of the world, I don't know. And then they went up into Europe. Well, that's been within the last 25 years. All the Syrian refugees, all these people, boats were just coming. They couldn't stop it. It was a mass migration of Muslim people flocking to other countries because of unsafe things going on in their countries. Civil war. Your problem. Why is it our problem? You know? But they flooded Europe everywhere. Now, Europe is bending the knee and legislating, and the people of England are, well, wait a minute. This is England. And they're having problems. That's our motherland, the United States. That's where we came from. It frightens me that if they fall, where are we at? Our country's been infiltrated. There's communities everywhere. They live separate than us in our communities. I mean, we go to the same grocery stores and stuff, but they don't really intermingle, except for professionally. No. So they've infiltrated America. They've gotten into our Senate. The mayor of New York City. the Big Apple. The one that coming up on September 11th will be 25 years ago. Was attacked by radical Muslims. Now the mayor is a Muslim and tied to radicalism. And what's going on over in Iran, that they keep kicking the ball down the road, negotiating it, and then it's, oh, they're not going to fire, it's not going to happen. They just keep putting people off. Something's lining up. And it's going to hit us. And we're going to hurt. Not just us. I think we're all going to hurt. And I don't know what it is. How can we continue to negotiate with people that have nothing to bargain with? We've been told that over and over and over again. They have no military. They don't have, I mean, they can send these little drones out. We'll just keep shooting them out of the sky. They're going to run out of drones. Or we just take out the cities where their drones and all that is coming from. Do we really have them bested? What is it that Iran has? What is their ace in the hole? I know they're tied to terrorist organizations all throughout the Middle East and probably all around the world, for that matter. Is that what keeps them viable? But of all those other countries around them, they stay strong and in power. What do they have? What do they have that is causing the leader of the free world to stop? Somebody who's a great deal maker is, well, somebody who's looking down on him, bested. Or if not, just giving the guy a fair shot. He's not playing hard enough ball. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's holding all the cards. How dare they? But yet they dare. Why? Why do they dare? Why do they keep pushing our president and messing with him? I know why. They're desperate, of course. But more importantly is, why is he getting screwed with? I thought this guy was from, is it the Bronx or something like that? He's a freaking New Yorker. He's a billionaire. He's made all kinds of deals in his life. He shucks, he jives. Why are these guys taking him for a ride? That's not New Yorker stuff. What has Iran got? What do they have? Is it the Muslim Brotherhood that's stationed all over the world and can enact one world religion on the world? I mean, they have so much money from the oil. They have endless money. They can buy everything. Who knows? Sometimes the hand works really hard over here, and everybody pays attention to that hand because it's just a moving and a doing and a doing. But over here on the left is the real work. And nobody's looking. And it's right there. Yeah, it's time to start looking around. Maybe it is a big narrative. Maybe it's like a real James Bond thing. Only James Bond doesn't exist. I bet none of those guys live. They're all just made up. Although our Marines aren't made up. And our Navy is not made up. And our intelligence services are the best. Maybe second best, but the best. So hopefully we'll be free enough to use those when we need them. I hope those are free. So we can be free. Free or not, our minds are ours, no matter what they do with our bodies, what they take away from us. We'll always have our minds. We'll always have ourselves and God. Corey Tenenbaum was right. Deep thoughts on a Thursday night.